Hello, and a very warm welcome back to No Man's Land for episode 3 of the Build It Challenge with me, Wasteland Gaming. Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to No Man's Land for my version of the Build It Challenge. And yeah, we've been relatively busy off camera. I have managed to get our two other fields cleared of stones, cleared of rocks, so they're cultivated. They've also been limed, and yeah, they are pretty much in a position where they're ready to get seed in the ground. I have cleared a whole lot of wood as well, so I don't actually have many trees left actually. I'm at the point where I'm slowly running out of anything that's going to give us any money. So yeah, I'm at a crossroads already with what to do as far as income. So if we just go onto the map, as you can see, we've got our 3 fields now, and if I go across to here, so these two have now been rock picked, so they're good to go. Our poplars have had they've had a total of 6,000 saplings, poplar saplings put in, so there is quite a few saplings in there. So I double rowed it, and then I also put another layer of fertilizer in there, so they're fully fertilized and good to go, so we can kind of forget about them a little bit now. But as for trees, as you can, if I just zoom out a little bit, as you can see, I've cut back a fair bit. I've actually cleared 109 trees off the land so far, which gives you an idea of how busy I've been. But it's getting there. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do this episode is I'm going to lease some grass cutting gear. I'm very conscious of how little money I have, and I need to buy another plot of land in order to expand and make more money. So if I go and spend all my money I've got, the 83,000, which I've gained from selling all these trees, I'm going to end up with no money to buy any land at this rate. So I need to be quite careful with what I'm doing. So that's why I'm going to have to lease for now. My intention was never to just keep leasing things, because I want to obviously grow a farm and expand, but what's gonna need to be done, here we go, I'm trying to concentrate on talking rather than doing this. What needs to be done is that piece of land needs to be bought, so I'm going to sell this next load of wood, see where we're at with money. I'm going to buy a seeder, and we're going to seed these 2 fields. One with one with oats, and this one here with grass. And then I think like I said, we'll rent the grass cutting gear so we can actually just get all this meadow grass cut, and hopefully that'll give us quite a few silage bales. I'm going to put a silage clamp over by the silo there. So I'll get this loaded up, we'll see you over the sawmill and see how much money we make, and then we can move on from there. Here we go then, we'll just pull into the biomass heating plant and we'll sell this load. I have decided, I think, as you can see, we've swapped over the forks. I am going to take this tractor up, and I'm going to take the stone picker up as well. We'll return that as it's a leased item. Let's just sell this first. Okay, so 17,493 for that. So that takes us up to $101,000, which is good. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go and drop this trailer back at the farm, and then what we'll do is we'll pick up the stone picker, we'll take that back, and then yeah, we'll pick up the cedar, and we'll get these crops in the ground. It is due to rain today, so I'd like to get the crops in the ground before it rains. That'd be good. And then what we'll do is we'll lease the grass cutting and collecting equipment, and we'll get a silo put in as well, our silage bunker. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lease a loading wagon and mower setup and just buzz around and collect all the grass up, and then just dump it in the bunker. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. And then what we'll do is with the wagon, we'll get one that we can add silage additive to, which will increase the yield of it, and yeah, we'll put some of that into the wagon, and yeah, we'll get that going. So you can see here we've got a fair few rocks. Let me just put this back on. Where are we? Field info. I thought it would tell us. But yeah, got a nice collection of rocks so far. But yeah, I think at some point we will get the lime machine. It's quite a good device. But yeah, these fields are all done with the rock picking just now. I will probably lease it again at some point, but for now we don't need it, so it's all good. Right, we'll see you at the stores. You don't like driving over all this grass. I'd rather have the tracks in here, but I obviously don't own the land, so I can't do that yet. But as I buy up plots of land, I will put the tracks back in, I think. Yeah, just feels a bit odd just driving straight through the wilderness like this. But right, we'll see up the stores. We're going to get these this cedar, and yeah, we'll get some seed as well. Right, see you in a bit. Right then, so I'll return this. I think while I'm up here as well, we'll get some fuel, because I'm definitely starting to run out. Not run out, but a quarter of a tank left, so we'll definitely need some soon enough. Amazing how much fuel you go through when you're you've only got one tractor. It is doing everything. 7.7 hours so far, so it's working hard. In fact, speaking of fuel, we'll save some fuel just there. Okay, so I'm going to sell this, or return this. Okay, perfect. Now, I was a bit silly, I left it overnight, so yeah, it's caused us to obviously get the leasing costs overnight, but never mind. Right, let's go and see this lovely lady and see what she's got to offer. So, any bargains? Not really. I don't think I need that just now. Although it's a pretty good deal, I don't think we really need something that has that much capacity. But let's have a look. So the mod, it's a modded seeder I'm going to use, and this is absolutely fantastic. It's an Amazon, and they're just at the end here. So two different mods. There's this one, and then there's these two. This comes in a little pack, and this comes as a different mod. So I'm going to go for the D9 4000, and this comes with lots of interesting little gadgets actually. So I'm going to go with extension, which boosts it from 830 to 1380 litres. I'm going to put tramline markers on it because I want to go a bit more realistic. We're going to put a handrail on it just for a bit more realism. We're going to put Tynauer on it as well. which should hopefully give us a better seedbed as well. So I think I'm not going to bother with the ridge markers, but I think 20,650 is a pretty good deal for a 4-meter seeder. So we're going to buy that. We also need to buy some seed. So we'll get 2 bags of that. There we go. And in fact, yeah, we'll do it now while we can. Let's just have a look at the weather forecast actually. Where are we? So it is due to rain at 1 o'clock. So we might struggle with cutting the grass today, and then it's wet again tomorrow. Can maybe do it this evening then. Maybe cut the grass this evening. Yeah, after 3. In that case then, we'll go for mowers. Just going to go for a front mower, and we're going to go for the Kuhn GMD 3123, 3.1 working width, and we'll lease that. Fantastic. And loading wagons or forage wagons, we are going to go for that's 26.23. How much is that to lease? Oof, it's quite expensive. Lease. Okay, I can live with that. 2,346. Oh yeah, silly boy. I didn't put this additive tank on it. Never mind. I'll maybe see if I can alter that off camera. But we'll get this down first, and what we'll do is think. Yeah. Put this weight just here. There we go. Get this on the back. That's all an unusual way round. There we go. Right. Excuse me while I faff. There we go. Perfect. Right, we'll get some seed in here. Nice. Right, so what we need to do then is we need to get this on here. Oh, come on. Let's just sort this out. There we go. And I will come back for all the lawn mowers, for the mowing gear a little bit later. Alright, we're going to put oats in the ground first, and then we'll move on to the grass after that. Right, I'll see you back over at the field, and yeah, we'll get this fantastic D9 seeder moving. Such a really great detailed mod though. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Fantastic. Right. See you up there. Okay, so I've just looked at the planting window and we can't actually plant oats just now. So it's going to have to be wheat or barley. And I'm going to go for barley because it can be harvested a little bit sooner than the wheat, so we may as well get that in the ground, and yeah, that's fine. Okay, so put that down. Let's see how we get on with this. That's bringing up rocks again. More rocks. Can't win, can you? Interesting. Never mind. Must admit it goes at a fair lick though. I do like the tram lines though, that's quite cool. Let me just have a look at all the controls on this. There we go. Ridge markers. Oh, I see the open. No, I like that. Okay, so if I do it every other I see, so the ridge markers are bringing up the stones. Interesting, okay. That's a bit frustrating. No, I know, no, sorry, the tramline markers are. Now, I know that before the last update there was an issue with the tram line, with the ridge markers causing stones to be brought back up, but it seems like on this mod then that's not been updated, so it means that every time I put the tram lines down it's going to give us stones. That's a shame. Never mind. I wanted to have a go with those as well. Never mind. That's fine. We'll see the effect on that one there, and yeah, well, I'll probably leave it for now. If this does get an update though, we'll certainly use it. But that's just a pain because I've just collected all the rocks off this field. Never mind. Right, I think what we'll do, just turn that off, we'll set up a bit of a time lapse, and yeah, we'll get the rest of this field done, and then we'll move on to the grass field, I think. But yeah, shouldn't take too long. It's a nice working speed, 9 miles an hour, can't complain at that. And yeah, tractor's coping fine with it actually. Bogging down a little bit, but that's to be expected. Fantastic. Right. Cue the music. we go then. We're about 2/3 of the way through this planting or seeding this grass field, so we're doing okay. I went back over to the barley field over there and I just decided to fill in the gaps, fill in the tram lines with seed. So I just went back over it. Obviously there's a few rocks in there, but I can't do much about that now. As it stands, we're sitting on 95% fertilised for this field and the barley field, because obviously when we ploughed up this grass it gave us a fertilising state, so we're already sitting nicely with fertilisation. The only way I can increase the productivity of this field now, increase the yield, is if I had mulched the grass initially and then ploughed it, and then I'm not entirely sure whether that works with meadow grass like this, or roll this as well. I'm still in two minds whether to roll it. Maybe you guys could let us know in the comments whether I should roll it or not. I could lease a roller and give us that extra 2.5%, but yeah, maybe you can let me know what you think. The other thing I was gonna say as well is with regards to leasing. In the challenge itself, there's no mention of leasing, whether it's allowed or not allowed. So from conversations people have had, it seems that leasing is allowed. But what I'm going to do on this Let's Play, in this playthrough, I'm going to make my own rule, in the sense that I can only lease a maximum of 3 items, or for the items for a specific task, and then I can't then lease multiple items for multiple tasks. So for instance, I had the stone picker just there, and now I've leased the forage wagon, the loading wagon, and the mower. So I've had to give the stone picker back. So yeah, if that makes sense. So obviously the pickup wagon and the mower are sort of a combo. They'll do the same. They're there for the same task, whereas the stone picker is a totally different task. So I've returned that. And I think that's a fair enough way of doing it. But yeah, I think that's the only rule that is any different to the ones that Rusty and Gary have made up for this challenge. So just coming to the end of this field, and I think what we'll do, I'm not going to cut the grass on this episode because that time lapse was quite long as it was, but what we will do is, I think we'll maybe put this silo, or this bunker silo, just in. So let's go and put this back over here. I forgot to get fuel earlier as well, you might have noticed, which was a little bit annoying, but that's fine. I'm going to have to go back to the stores in a bit anyway. There we go. And you might be wondering what I'm going to do with the... Getting a bit busy in here. You might be wondering what I'm going to do with these saplings. Well, once I've chopped all the trees down in our little edge of forest there, I'm going to maybe create another field. But this is the crossroads I'm at. If I just come out of here, now I've got a few more trees I can cut out of here, just along there. As you can see, I've cut into this forest quite nicely, but this is pretty much the edge of the boundary here. So this little marker here, I just did a bit of landscaping, so that's the edge of our forest. So it kind of runs all the way down here to the corner of this field. So I've got a few trees in here that I can chop down, but that's about it. Now my quandary is this. So if we go onto the map, next field I'm hoping to potentially, let's just put that on, there we go. So there's our 3 fields planted. Yeah, so obviously we own this plot here. Now the challenge dictates that you need to buy land adjacent to your original plot, so that would be these 8 plots around here. Now I could go for a big grass plot like this, or I could go for trees like that. Now if I go for the trees, then I know I'm going to make lots of money, and that will then allow me to buy a plot like that. But for the sake of this let's play, will it turn into more of a forestry let's play and I start using some more forestry machines, doing some wood chipping, all that sort of stuff, or do I steer away from trees and just go for a big plot of grass like this or like this, and then that's going to give us the opportunity to do more arable fields. So that's the quandary I'm in, and I'm going to have a think about that off screen and sort of try and decide what to do. But if you've got any ideas as well, don't be afraid to just whack them into the comments and let us know what you think as well. But let's get this tractor just stopped there, and then yeah, we're going to get our little silo put in, bunker silo put in. So go into the builder mode. Again, this is another mod, so I have a feeling it's in here. Soon find out. There they are. So these are the lizard tire silos. I'm going to go, I think this will be too big. Maybe not. Might be alright actually. How big's that one? Yeah, we'll go for the biggie. And we'll just go for one just now, and then yeah, we can see where we're at after that. So I'm going to put it about there, I think. There we go. And then we can do a little bit of landscaping, because that's not very good for grass. Painting, animal mud, dirt. That's the one. So just zoom in here. Probably my man's in the way, but we'll see. And then yeah, we can just landscape this out like this. Just neaten this up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So we've got a bit of a drive in, drive out, which is fine. And yeah, we should get a fair bit in there, which should be good. Nice. Okay, so I think we'll finish the episode just there. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel, you can hit that like button, and you can also share and comment. Any comments I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And yeah, we'll see you again in No Man's Land for the Build It Challenge. And I think, yeah, we'll hopefully get some grass cut and yeah, get some more income coming in. But in the meantime, take care and we'll see you soon. All the best.